You're gonna need a bigger boat. Good morning, friends. Welcome to our Summerween vlog, Jaws edition. Dun-dun-dun. I am so excited about today's movie night. I got dressed, but I did not fix my hair yet because I have it in a clip. I just took it down because it looks better down right now, but I haven't done it yet because I plan on sweating my off in a little bit, coming out here and doing some stuff with my plants, y'all. Look, I am being such a good plant mommy. I'm telling you guys, I haven't killed anything yet. We're on the verge though. Like, it's so hot with this heat wave for everybody, but it is legit so hot. The things that should not be getting watered as much need it because they are bone dry and like starting to wilt a little bit. And I'm like, girl, you weren't supposed to be watered for like another 3 days, but it's so hot and everything is just like sucking up the water, and it's crazy. So I am being very good and being very diligent about keeping my babies alive thus far. Y'all should be proud of me because I have 0 green thumb. We already did the funfetti cupcakes. I wanted to make sure I did that right after I ate my breakfast because I want them to cool so we can frost them and decorate them later. I'm going to be doing like a charcuterie board. Get it? Charcuterie board. Yeah, something like that with the sweetness. So I'm going to be playing around with that. We are doing fried fish is on the menu. Hush puppies. Hubby is in charge of that. I've already made the hush puppy mix for him so it gets nice and thick. Last time he made it, he was like, we made it and we didn't let it thicken up. So I did that for him. I have a bunch of things on the menu. So let me just go ahead and tell you what I have planned and how my day is and how these movie nights are fun. I love them, but they're also freaking chaotic. Just being 100% real with you guys. I have to do my check-ins today. It is Saturday, so I have to go in there and do check-ins ASAP. It's 11 o'clock. That's going to take me 1 to 2 hours depending. I know, crazy. So I've got to get in there and do that because I've got to get all my stuff ready for the movie night, but that is #1 priority. So I got to do my reverse check-ins. We've got to make the punch. That'll be right before we start. Decorate the cupcakes. I got to cut the cheese for the cracker board. I'm making those peanut butter cup cookie things I mentioned in the grocery haul. Those look so good. So I'm going to make those probably after I get done with the check-ins. I have the seafood dip to make. I'm not going to share that with you guys step by step just because I've never made it before, but if it's good, I will link the original Pinterest recipe down below in the description box for y'all. And what y'all are most excited about, I've gotten so many DMs over on Instagram and so many messages on that grocery haul when I mentioned it, was the macaroni and cheese, which is Rocky and Carlos style, New Orleans restaurant. If you are local or if you visited down here at the time, Rocky and Carlos I don't think is even open anymore. Like, don't quote me. I don't go to the city that often, but I don't think it is. But it is like New Orleans macaroni and cheese, like not just Rocky and Carlos, but so many restaurants that we go to over here, they make it, and I order it every time. You guys see on Instagram, it is so good. My mother-in-law has made it for years, and we have made it one time, so I'm attempting to make it again. I'm going to show y'all how to do that step by step. A lot of y'all said y'all could not find the long macaroni. I don't know what to tell you guys because, again, that is something local to us, and it was hard to find down here at one point. We can only get it at Winn-Dixie. So if you have a Winn-Dixie, check it for the long macaroni. But now all the stores sell it now because it's so mainstream because it's a New Orleans thing. So I don't know what to tell you guys as far as where to find it. Y'all are asking me about that if you're not in the South. Okay, I can't help you with that. Or an alternative. There is no alternative. You have to use that one. I'm sorry to tell you. Maybe you can order off of Amazon. I'm not sure. I'm going to show y'all how to do that step by step. So excited for that. Feeling really good today. Y'all saw we had our hellacious breakfast, almost 800 calories. We start out with high protein, start out with something that's going to keep me full and satiated. So when I'm making all this stuff, I'm not like wanting to snack and graze on crap that I really don't care for anyway. Something that's going to keep me full. I do have lunch on plan, but it's already 11 o'clock and I am so stuffed. I say that though, because I get phases where I'm like, I'm so stuffed, and then 2 hours later, I'm like ravenous. That might be the case. I might just go in with some, today is my freestyling day for nut butter. If I want to, I might just go in with some peanut butter while I'm making all the things and just eat the fish and all the yummy stuff tonight. We will see. I'm not worried about it. Today is a day where I track some things, but then I just keep it lenient and kind of just eat what I want if it's a hell yes, and not really worry about macros, not worry about all the stuff. I will be getting my steps in today. I'm going on the walking pad while I'm doing my check-in, so I will make sure to get at least 8,000 steps on a rest day. But y'all, I tend to get 10,000 plus every single day, just because y'all see I'm like running around chaos all the time. It is not a dull moment around here. So that being said, I'm gonna go in and do my check-ins. I will check in with you guys next, maybe for a lunch, maybe when we start making stuff, but I'll pick you up as much as I can today and share the fun Jaws theme with us. Movie nights do not have to be elaborate. They don't have to be as much as you're seeing me do. I just like to go above and beyond. It's just special to me. We don't do it every single weekend, so I like to make these ones that we do big, a little bit over the top for us. But you can do a regular movie night every single week with just like cookies and pizza, you know, like something that you make at home, or, you know, something that you go and get and bring. You don't have to make it overly stressful. The most important thing about all this, y'all, is the memories and spending time with the family. And that is what's for me. Waylon has talked nothing about this movie night all week, every single day. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I'm hoping that when he gets older, these are the things that he's going to remember, are these moments and memories that we made here at home together. Told y'all, I lied to y'all that I was going to be hungry. It is now 12:52. I've been on the phone with my sister for like an hour. I'm like, girl, and I've got so many check-ins left to do. I have so much, now I'm like scrambling, but I'm like, we've got to eat. So I've got a serving of the Snack Factory Bites, the honey mustard ones. These are my favorite. I just buy a bunch of them on Thrive because I can find them there. I can't ever find them in store at Walmart. You can order them through their site, and you can find the little bitty tiny bags at Dollar Tree. I did see them this week when I went, but I just get them off Thrive Market. I'll have all that information for Thrive if you want to order. I buy specific things off there just because it's cheaper and I can't find them anywhere, so it's convenient. Got a can of Great Value tuna with a serving of light mayo and mustard, and that garlic salt from Aldi is so freaking good. And then 2 light string cheeses from Sam's Club. We've got a total of 365 calories on this plate. 39 protein, 23 carbs, 13 fat, and 1 fiber. I'm on my second 40 ounce of water already and gonna be drinking plenty of Shark Attacks, aka Shirley Temples, later this evening. So we are set on the liquids. We're pretty good on step game. I think I'm at like 6,000-ish steps. Let's check. We are at 6,639 steps at 12:54. So that's good. And I still got check-ins to do. So I'm gonna wolf this down, make the boys lunch, go finish check-ins, and then we've got to start getting stuff ready for this party. Holy smoke. We got the cupcakes iced. Before I go do check-ins, I wanted to ice them because y'all know how it's like soft, and when you let them sit out, it hardens up a little bit before I put them on the charcuterie board. That is my plan. So I got these shark fins off of Amazon. They came in a 24 count. I will link them down below, and when we take them off, I'm going to reuse them. So all this stuff that I buy for parties, I reuse. So it might come out to be a little bit of an expense up front, but we reuse them all the time. Like, we'll definitely have another Jaws night at some point, you know what I mean? And we have some sprinkles. This is a 4th of July mix I bought last year, coming in clutch with the red to make it look like there's blood in the water. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna let these do their thing. I'm gonna hop back in on check-ins, and then I've got macaroni to start prepping. 2:20, I just got done with all my check-ins, and I just went in with a snack. So we opened up a fresh jar of the brand's Notelia Choco Chip Crunch. That is a mouthful. This is one of the Brienne's blends. Now, I am usually not a fan of the Brienne's blends, but this one is in my top of all favorite peanut butters of any of them. It is so smooth, so peanut buttery, chocolate crunchy with the cookie dreamy. I'm telling you guys, and the macros on these are next level. 140 calories for 28 grams, 9 fat, 5 carbs, and 12 protein. Forget the macros, it just tastes so good. I love this one so much. So freestyling, if you're new, is when I just eat straight out the damn peanut butter jar. I only allot myself to do this on Saturdays, and I just eat what I want, and that's it. However, when eating what I want, it's a lot. It's a lot, girl. Your girl be eating, okay? Your girl be eating. And today we weighed in lower than we did when we ended the shred. So weight is on point. We're keeping things locked in, and that is my goal as I'm raising calories, trying to push as much as I can eat, but also still stay really locked into that shred number, if not a little lower, is my goal right now. And I have no rush for anything. I have no deadlines. So I'm just experimenting and playing around with things, and it's been serving me. But I wanted to show y'all, because I'm transparent and I'm real with you guys, how much a girl ate. So this was a full peanut butter jar, right? This was a full jar when I opened it. I mean, not half, maybe a quarter of the jar. Don't judge me, but look, things be working, and peanut butter be fuel for your girl. So I might have more later, I may not. I may just eat our little sweet snackaroos that we have on the charcuterie board. You never know. Whatever I'm feeling, that's what I'm doing, and that's the beauty about Saturdays, and having my lunch and my breakfast tracked, but then the rest of the evening is just like intuitive, do what I want, not think, not stress. And sometimes you need that break when you have been tracking calories, weighing your food forever, which y'all know I have been doing this forever now if you've been around for a hot minute. So it's nice for me to have just this afternoon, once a week break, okay? And if that means going in with some nut butter and living my best life, that's what I'm doing, and it's serving and working. Just wanted to be real with y'all and show y'all how much I eat when I freestyle. I get a lot of questions over on Instagram about freestyling and what that truly means for me, so there you go. I've got Bob running the robot vac, if you hear that in the background, because we live here and AKA crumbs 24/7 from these guys. Say hi, Trey. Say hi. People haven't seen you in a while. He's got his Jaws shirt on. This one is not happy about the vacuum. He's just standing there like a zombie. We've got this decorative fishnet and ocean tablecloth situation. I got this off Amazon. It came as a combo. It looks so cute to have like the water with the fishnet hanging for our table. So I've already cleared all my stuff, wiped this down real good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start setting some things up. Not putting the food out yet, obviously it's 2:40 and I've gotta get the macaroni and the dip and stuff going, but just getting some of our decor stuff done. This is the hot mess as far as the table and all the things I need to put out. Trey's excited about it. I have a like photo op thing I'm gonna put on the door. Y'all know I've been doing like photo op things over there, like a door balloon arch situation right there, hence the paint off the top. You know, it is what it is. We'll fix it later at some point. Destroying the house. But we're going to do the arch thing. That's the plan. Get some stuff and figure out where we want it to go on the tablescape and get this out. And then I got to start getting cooking stuff done. So this is what we've got going so far. This is the tablecloth I was showing y'all with the little net thing. It's cute. It only, you know, it's not meant to cover the entire thing. However, if you're putting like drinks and stuff on here with the unevenness, you got to watch that. So that's why I kind of fix things over there. We've got our shark teeth, aka bugles. I don't have everything set up yet, but you kind of get the vision if you've been watching the different videos. I've been mentioning what I'm going to do. The mound of chips, like ridiculous. We have a bunch from the last movie night I'm going to put first and then fill in with others. No swimming, hazardous area by order of Amity PD. How freaking cute. I got this Jaws plate and also the cup napkin set off Amazon. Pricey, but I mean, you're not going to find this anywhere else, you know, so you got to pay the coin for the specialty stuff. These are the little umbrellas I got in a 3-pack. These say help with the blood on them. I used them for the Friday the 13th, but also perfect for this Jaws night. And then the forks we got actually at Dollar General because, you know, everybody's screaming about the new price increase at Dollar Tree coming. But Dollar General, don't sleep on it. The forks were $1, not $1.25, and they're better quality. Just saying, don't sleep on the DG. Got the punch bowl ready. We've got some drinks iced down, and we've got all the mounds of candy that I'm going to sprinkle, not all of it, but, you know, just a variety that I'm going to sprinkle in on our charcuterie board for when we get done. There's Waylon making an appearance for when we put the sweet stuff on here, the cupcakes. I'm going to make those peanut...
I'm ready for these.
Which one are those?
I want to try them.
Watermelon?
Yeah.
They look good. We're going to make the peanut butter cupcake cookie things. I've got the stuff ready for that. So this was a TikTok recipe that I saw, and it's really just an idea, honestly. So you take the cookie dough bites and you put them in a mini muffin pan. You bake them for a little bit, and then you take a Reese miniature and you squish it down in there. Doesn't that sound good? Stupid simple. But I also thought, if you watch my grocery haul, I thought it'd be good to try these monster cookies. I've heard nothing but great things about these. These are bigger, 12 big cookies. They have peanut butter, candy pieces, and chocolate chips in them. But also to maybe make some big ones of these, or just make the cookies and put them on the board. I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely going to do these and show you guys. But isn't that a cute but yummy, simple little treat. I've got the macaroni started, so I've got my water boiling. I'm a little behind on it because this does take a long time as far as how long you cook the macaroni. Here are the long macaroni noodles I was talking about earlier. See, look, Luxury is a Louisiana brand, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry. I might have to ship them to you guys and make some shipments. Comments or questions for Luxury right there. If you want to call them up and be like, put these in our store. We need this macaroni ASAP. But if you can see, they are just long spaghetti noodles, but they're open like a macaroni noodle. That's what's so special about them, okay? So you can find something similar, use it, but these are the ones. These are the little gems right here. So here's the regular ones in the mini muffin pan. Perfect. And then I decided to use a regular muffin pan for those big monster cookies. I put a cupcake liner in these, and she suggested 350 degrees for 12 to 14 minutes. I'm probably gonna do 12. I like my cookies and desserts to be more on the gooey side, not the dry Sahara Desert side. Who's with me? And these probably would take more time than these to cook, but these are, you can eat these raw. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind this being undercooked. And then we're gonna put a Reese cup in the middle. I mean, shut up right now. It's gonna be delicious. Macaroni is draining. We've got these little peanut butter blossom things. They look amazing. It says to let them cool, so in the pan before popping them out. The Reese's are already starting to melt. Delicious. I didn't have enough Reese's for all of the monster ones, but I've got these other ones, and they're definitely undercooked. But once they sit, and they will continue to cook in this hot pan, they probably will be perfection. But I gotta get on this macaroni, so I gotta shred up all this cheese. I'll show y'all step by step what we're gonna do. Okay, y'all, this monstrosity of a macaroni situation. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take half of our noodles in a sprayed baking pan. This is probably not big enough. I don't know what I'm getting into right now. We usually use a bowl. That's how my mother-in-law does it, but I was like, I don't wanna use a bowl, I wanna use a pan. Girl, this might be a hot mess express. Yeah, I might reassess before I pour it in there, but we're gonna put half the noodles on a sprayed pan, okay? Then you're gonna put half of your cheese. This is about 2 pounds of shredded cheddar cheese. This is not macro, nothing today is macro friendly, okay? Besides the stuff y'all saw me eat earlier, tracked. This is for funsies. This is for live your best life every once in a while. This is called balance. So half of your macaroni, or half of your cheese. And then what I like to do with mine to add a little bit more creaminess is put a little, not a ton, just a little bit of cubes with the shredded cheddar on top of the macaroni. And then you're gonna do another layer. But before we put our last layer of cheese, we're gonna put this milk egg mixture all over it and let it like seep in there. This is 2 cups of whole milk, gotta be whole milk, or half and half, I think you can also use, and 6 eggs. And make sure you whisk them real good. I gotta whisk mine again. Look like they're not whisked up really good. 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper. That's it as far as the seasonings go in there. And then we're gonna bake it uncovered on 400 for 45 minutes. Gonna take it out, put some foil on it, put some fur, and we're gonna bake it again. New Orleans, you know, you say things differently. You're going to bake it for another 45 minutes covered. I will have all this typed out in the description box because I know I am like rushing Hot Mess Express, and it might be like, girl, what the hell did you say? But I'll have it typed down below. But let me assemble and I'll show you what it looks like. Looking at everything, that is definitely not big enough, girl. Definitely not big enough. Don't even get yourself in that situation. This is the trusty macaroni bowl, okay? Just a glass big old Pyrex dish. I like it better pan-wise as far as scooping it, but my husband and all his side of the family, this is the bowl you make the macaroni in. So that's what we're gonna do. I know that sounds weird, but that's how they do it. And that's what I'm doing because I don't have a big sheet pan big enough for that. The only other one I have, and don't judge me as far as my stacking goes, is that one, but it's about the same. And I don't have another one that's big. I need a big old, like, I need to invest in one. Maybe at Home Goods when I'm spooky shopping or something, but we're gonna try this out. Old trusty right here. Again, not diet. It looks like a pie with butter on it. Let's go. We got the macaroni assembled, and look, this bowl is almost like, who is coming over? Like, who am I feeding? An army? I don't even know what I'm doing. That's why we're having leftovers the next like week, because this is gonna feed 500 people. You could definitely half this recipe and be adequate enough for your family. Like, what am I even doing? But we've got it all layered up. And then we've got a stick of butter put on top. Again, 400 degrees, bake it uncovered 45 minutes, cover it, another 45 minutes. Dang. Y'all, these movie nights are like a marathon workout in themselves. Lord. I'm telling y'all, that the 13th one took me out, this one's taking me out. But I did have check-ins, unexpected call, like all the things thrown off. I'm not doing the seafood dip. I know, don't be disappointed. I just don't have time and I don't have the energy, and we have more than enough food. Like, it's overkill. Like, when I make and plan this stuff extra and over the top, like, I need to scale back. But I have the stuff to make it. Next weekend is 4th of July. We're probably gonna have something over at my sister's house, so I'll make it and bring it to that. And look, I already got something. Don't have to go out and buy anything. I will be making like a 4th of July charcuterie situation. But as far as a dip, we got it done. So win-win in my book. I've got down below the cheeses that y'all see me get from Aldi all the time. This is the not your average cheddar cheese and parm, and double smoked. I think I'm just gonna cut up half of each one, because even with more people last time, we still didn't need 2 blocks and we have less people coming. So I'm just gonna do half of it, go ahead and put it on my plate, cover it up with press and seal, put it in the fridge, and take it out, put the crackers on it. And I think that's all I have left to do besides the punch and assemble the dessert board. Woosah. We got the charcuterie board all done. We got the cupcakes, little peanut butter things, and y'all, these Reese's inside, put them in, they are melted. Like, make them, let them cool for however long, and they stay melted inside that cookie. That is going to be delish. Got some shark gummies, watermelon gummies, blue raz, Sour Patch Kids, Lifesaver rings, peach gummies, and some Swedish fish, the 4th of July. I kept the white ones out. And that's what we got for our massive dessert board. Y'all know I love making these dessert boards. They are so fun for me. I just think this one came out so cute. I'm loving all the blue. Like, it's just so pretty. I don't think I showed y'all the shark like photo op thing. Isn't this so cool? It's not plastic. It's actually like a material. So nice, off of Amazon. I couldn't believe it when it came in. I was expecting it to be like some cheap plastic thing we just throw away, but no. And it comes with the cords and stuff, I guess, if you're doing something outside with it. But I just, you know, made it simple and taped mine up. Got some balloons, got our Lays. Let me change my battery, it's about to die. I got these off of Amazon as well. We're not using all of them, but definitely saving those for another night. But these are the ones that I went ahead, and you have to like make them with a stick and tape, and it's fine. But caution, shark party, beware of shark. I love the ones that look like glasses to wear, like over your eyes. There was another one somewhere we had, and oh, there it is right there with the sharks. And they got the little different mouthpieces, the mustache, and the little sharks. How cute is that? Can't wait to take some pictures with our Lays, with our, and one of the balloons just fell, I gotta put it up, with our little photo prop there. But I thought that was super cute, inexpensive, and like I said, better quality than I expected. But doesn't that look so cute and cool? Perfect. Coming out of the oven, 45 minutes uncovered. You want this top to be crusty, crunchy. My husband loves those parts, and a lot of people fight for them at restaurants, like, I want the crunchy ones. So now we're gonna cover it, bake it for another 45 minutes, but man, that looks so good already.